Hi guys, and happy Tuesday. I asked over on Instagram stories last night whether you wanted to see how I curl short hair with a curling iron or how to do this side braid with curls, and the braid won. So I will do that this week, and the next week I'll do the curls. If you're not already following me over on Instagram, please do that so you can help me make more decisions like this on what you want to see. So I start off by parting my hair, brushing out all of the tangles, and then I use a little dry shampoo to absorb any excess oil. I am working with about 4th day hair in this video, so I need a little bit of dry shampoo. My favorite way to determine a deep side part is to line it up directly with the arch of your eyebrow. And here's a little fun tip I learned from my friend Kristen DeGroff. When your dry shampoo is starting to get low, just tip the can upside down and all that leftover product sprays out much easier. So I start by taking a little section off this smaller side and I just split it into 3 and start doing a Dutch braid back. A Dutch braid is just an inverted French braid, which means you go under the braid with each section. I am doing my best to hold this super tight so it stays nice against my head. Once I get to about the top of my ear, I start doing one of those half French braids where I start grabbing only from the side by my ear and keeping it attached, but not grabbing from the side with the loose hair, because I want that hair to just fall straight down and not be pulled weirdly into the braid. Then once I get down to the bottom of my ear, I switch to a free hanging braid and just braid it nice and tight all the way down and secure it with a rubber elastic. And then I just take a little bit of hairspray and sort of slick it down. I have some itty bitty baby hairs that stick straight up, so I am just plastering those down with some hairspray. I am talking to Riley in my doorway this entire video, if you're wondering what or who I am talking to this whole time. Okay, and then for this heavy side, I am splitting it in half and clipping the top up. If your hair isn't as thick as mine, you don't need to do this, but I just wanted to make sure that I curled it all really well. I am using Biolage thermal protectant before I do any iron work. That just helps protect my hair from any heat damage. And then I am just going through and curling everything away from my face. As always, I leave just the last inch or so out because I like the look that gives rather than curled all the way to the bottom. I am just starting at the top, letting it get warm all the way through. The reason I do that is because my hair is so long. If I started at the bottom, the hair up at my root wouldn't get warmed all the way through, and it would be very flat, uneven curls. Then I switch over to the other side and just curl away from my face again. I am taking sections about the size of the iron, so roughly 1 1/4 inch in diameter. When you see me tap the iron with my fingers, I am just making sure the heat is getting fully distributed through my hair, so I know it is getting all the way curled. So just be careful not to burn yourself when you're doing that. Okay, and then I am just brushing out this top section. I am going to be pinning some of these curls as they cool. My hair is really long and heavy, so this just makes the curls last a little bit longer and not fall flat right away. Now I got a little twisted up while I was doing this and my pin curls started falling, but the only goal here is for the curls to cool up in place. And I just keep doing this for each section. I am just curling away from my face, making sure it gets warmed all the way through, sliding the iron out and pinning it up in place with the bobby pin. And this is where they started falling out. So I just unpinned those because they were all the way cool already, and then I can keep curling without all those pin curls up and in my way. So then I just keep going around my face and pin these up as well. Every time I do that section right on my fringe area, you want it heated all the way through, but you also don't need to hold the curling iron very long there. That hair is much finer around your hairline, and for blondes it's usually been lightened more since that's where you focus balayage. So just don't leave the iron on that section too long. It is kind of weaker hair that you always just want to be a little bit more gentle to. I was laughing here telling Riley with my plaid shirt and pin curl, I looked like Rosie the Riveter. It's a good look. Maybe I'll do a 1940s style sometime. Comment down below if you'd like to see that. Okay, and then once these curls are all looking nice, I just drop that last pin curl, and I see that my hair needs a little bit of teasing and some manipulating to shape it exactly how I want it. So I just back comb a little bit and then smooth out the top so you can't see the tease underneath. And then again, I have some baby hairs that are just sticking up, so I plaster those down really good with hairspray. And yeah, here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy. If you try it on yourself, please post a picture. It really makes my day and reminds me that I am not just up at 11 o'clock at night every Monday doing voiceovers for tutorials for no reason. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.